I'm live, y'all. Uh, hey, everybody. I wanted to do a quick contest update and try out this weird ass live stream and shit. Now, I'm just going to get through my information because I don't actually expect anyone's going to join the stream. But anyway, I have some new digital codes I wanted to tell you guys about. They are Evil Dead 2, Mad Max Fury Road, Christine, The Witch, um, Kong of Skull Island, and Leprechaun, the complete movie collection. That is uh, every Leprechaun movie except for the newest one, Leprechaun Returns, and Blade Runner. I'm calling it, guys. That's my favorite movie of all time. I watched it last night. It's good. Okay, so as far as contest updates go, I wanted to let me find my phone. Where the fuck did that go? Okay, I wanted to read the list of people that are entered. Um, and if you have done an entry and you are not on that list, let me know about it so I can fix it. Pull up this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. It's going to take a second. Oh, yo, what's up, Crip6 and Lady Dazed? How are you guys doing? Uh, this streaming shit's real weird, guys. Sorry. It will probably be awkward as fuck, but I'm going to work my way through it. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Um, so hey, I'm just going to read this list of people that are entered. Video entries are as follows: Horrific Nightmares JM, Lisa Loves, Dave Maggot, Papa Jupe, Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. Hey, Mariana. Coffin Crew, Super Ghidorah, Evil Stevel, Jay Super Awesome, Andrew Ballina. I have not got the hang of it yet, but I'm going to take your word on that. Andrew Ballina, Simeon's Reviews, Amy's Autopsy Report, Adam Paul Beaumont, Mike Hatfill, Rusting Willpower, Last Venom 76, Lauren's Collection, Horror Hands, Death Central, and Midnight Monster Party. Woot woot! And then that's all video entries. There are 3 comment entries: Movie Massacre, Namu, and Mr. Violator. So if you guys are not on that list and have done an entry, let me know about it, please. Um, Next order of business. The contest was originally set to end at May 1st, and then I was going to do the drawing that following weekend, but I'm going to be out of town that weekend. So I'm gonna have to do it the following weekend. So you guys are gonna have until the Friday before May 10th to do an entry if you haven't already. And what else? Oh, prize selection. I originally just sent this out at as first place prize was the Godzilla figure, second place was the soundtrack, and then the third place was digital codes. But here's how it's actually going to be. First place gets to choose their prize. Second place gets to choose their prize of the remaining 2, and then third place gets the leftovers. But that's cool because Super Ghidorah wants to just have the digital code. So if he wins first place, and then Brad from Bronco Juggalo wins second place, he wants the soundtrack. So that means that the third place prize theoretically could be the Godzilla figure. So if you want something other than the Godzilla figure to be your first place prize, please let me know in the comments. And I guess that's about that. So that was my contest update. I've been busy as fuck, guys. Sorry if you haven't been seeing me in your comment section so much. I've been watching all the videos, but at work and on my phone, so I haven't been commenting. What's up, Andrew? Um, how you doing? So we have what? Does this mean 4 people are watching this? We got, yeah, I guess so. Awesome. All right. So that was my update. Um, yeah, other than that, yeah, just been hella busy. So sorry if I've been a little absent from the comment sections, but hell yeah, I've seen Demon Knight. I saw that shit in the theater, son. I like Demon Knight. Oh, you got to do a video entry. If you look on my channel in the videos, there is a video called 150 subscriber giveaway. So give that a watch. But there's two questions. The first is what scared you when you were young, and then the second one was what unnerves you nowadays. So answer those two questions in a video, and you can win SH Monster Arts. Do I have it? I don't have that one in particular laying around, but one of these super dope ass figures. And the one you'll win is the Godzilla 2000. Let me go grab it. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Yeah, that was a fun one, Andrew. Um, so this is the first place or theoretical first place prize. SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2000. What did you think? I guess I'll have to wait and see, Andrew. I hope you had one of those. Bummer. You can't win them all. Um, what do you think of the effects, though, Andrew? Still pretty good, right? A little bit of Tom Savini goodness, and that production design. It's fantastic. Hey guys, while I'm here, let's just do a quick little. Well, the production design was pretty badass too. I'm gonna do a Godzilla figure update since I'm here, and I've been meaning to do this shit forever. Look what I picked up. Is that a little Mothra larvae nibbling on this guy's tail? That is amazing. This is the X Plus D for Real 1964 Godzilla figure. He's super cool, and he has a little Mothra biting his tail. Yeah, I picked this one up actually quite a while ago, and have just been waiting to do a video, but like I said, been hella busy. Oh, I can't wait for the new movie. It's gonna be so good. Let me grab this other figure. This is the other one I got recently. That is 1962 King Goji SH Monster Arts. He is pretty cool. Yep. So I also picked him up, and I have a couple pre-orders that should be trickling in. Which is the new one? Thank you guys. Do you mean the from the new film, King of the Monsters, new NECA? I am probably going to get the SH Monster Arts King Ghidorah and the SH Monster Arts Godzilla. Yo, Mr. Violator in the easy. So I don't know if I'll be getting the NECA one. I don't have quite the space to be able to sort of double dip into all of the various figures, unfortunately. So I may have to skip out on the NECA one. I am going to be getting the NECA Philip K. Decker from Nightbreed figure, Crypt 6. I have not forgotten about you, by the way. But like I said, I've been a little backlogged on videos. But yeah, I've actually been shopping around for some Voltron stuff. because my homie Al over at Super Ghidorah has been doing a few Voltron videos. Yeah, you did, Coffin Crew. Two NECAs, the 56 and the 62. I might have to look around. I don't know if I've seen those ones. Um, but if they're awesome, I will definitely get them. Hell yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen those ones. They did I did see the 62. The 62 looked actually really good. A lot of people are saying it's better than the SH Monster Arts one, or on par with. Is the 56 one, is it not black and white like the 54? I have to check those out. Lady Days from Chicago. That's where my mom grew up. I was just there in September. Green and pink looking. All right. Well, I have to give those a look. I have only one NECA Godzilla figure, and then a few NECA like Jason Voorhees and Ash. Yep, a couple Jasons. Do you live near the housing projects? That's a crazy question, Andrew. um, I think that I think Andrew's on a Candyman kick lately because he rewatched that and liked it a lot this time around. Which, it's an awesome movie, and I'm glad he came around on that one. I think there's Sack Mask Jason. Yep, that's a good look though for Jason. Yeah, Candyman was awesome. Um, Andrew just did a unboxing for the Arrow edition, which looks super awesome. Go check out that video if you haven't watched his video on that yet. I have the Scream Factory Special Edition, which looks fucking great. The transfer is amazing. I think it's the same as the Arrow transfer. But yeah, that's my favorite Clive Barker movie. Um, Nightbreed is second probably, but yeah, Candyman, the original Candyman, that's good. Have you not seen Nightbreed, Andrew? Andrew, if you have not seen Nightbreed, you need to get on that. It's pretty good. It's like a horror, sort of dark fantasy story. It's got really cool monster design. Um, yeah, I saw that one in the theater. It was super good. Which Nightbreed Funko Pops do they make, Lady Dazed? It is a bit like Little Monsters, maybe. Coffin Crew will tell you though, it's good, man. There's like a bunch of different cuts. There's like the director's cut, the theatrical cut, and they're coming out with like a 3 hour long cut called the Cabal cut. Um, yeah, they do. I actually don't have any Funko Pops, Lady Days. That's just like a can of worms that I cannot open up with my limited space. Because I feel like if I get one, then I'm going to need hundreds of them. Yeah, I have the collector's edition, Andrew, of Nightbreed, and it looks great. I know, plastic crack. I'm telling you, man, I got my hands full with all these Godzilla figures. Yeah, guys, the real estate out here in California, specifically up north in San Francisco area, is out of control. So I just live in a little one bedroom apartment. half of it is Godzilla figures, the other half is an adorable corgi, and a shitload of movies. So unfortunately, I don't have space for a whole bunch of cool stuff. But I do like the Funko Pops. So maybe if I ever move to a larger spot, I can get some. But yeah, Crypt Six. What? Who is your favorite Nightbreed character? Do I have my movies set up? They are not set up properly. Nothing in my apartment is set up properly. Movie I like that no one knows about. Um, I'm gonna say, you mean no like horror people know about, or just no standard people? Because a lot of standard people don't know shit about horror movies. I'm gonna say movie that I like that not a lot of people. Hmm, I'm gonna say maybe Love Object. I kind of like that one, and it's a movie I've heard Jason from Horrific Nightmares mention once, but I don't think a lot of people have seen it. Uh, but it has the guy who played Quinn from Dexter. Oh yeah, no, a lot of people my age know the movie Legend. I think Tim Curry and uh, as the devil with them giant horns. But Love Object is interesting. Real kind of low budget, but I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, Legend is a great fantasy film for sure. Favorite dark fantasy film for me? Gotta be Pan's Labyrinth. I love that movie. Kind of depressing, but really loved it. Yeah, I would say, yeah, Pan's Labyrinth got to be my favorite. What did I just watch that was like kind of fantasy? Yeah, he was hot as hell, man. He was like all red with giant horns. Uh, am I spacing it, or was Tom Cruise in Legend? Is that right? Is that like an early? Who the hell was in Legend? I'm gonna check the interwebs here. Yeah, it was Tom Cruise. Labyrinth, classic. David Bowie, R.I.P. Yeah, I haven't seen. I have not seen Labyrinth, or I'm sorry, not Labyrinth. Legend since the '80s. It has been so long. Oh, Dark Crystal, man! I told you guys them Skeksis were scary as fuck when I was a kid. But yeah, Dark Crystal, obviously, never ending story. Willow, I saw that in the theater, and I don't think I've seen it since. Um, but yeah, that's Val Kilmer in his prime, and Warwick Davis. I just got the Leprechaun complete collection or whatever. So I've been sort of watching those ones while I've been working. Oh, that's awesome. Willow. I knew a Willow once. Yeah, Never Ending Story is awesome. I've got actually well, Andrew, I don't know if you would like the Leprechaun movies. I don't think they're really awesome, but they are well loved by a lot of people. The first one was pretty good. They went kind of weird. I've also been watching Wishmaster. I got that the best run release of all of those. So I've been those were both franchises that I wasn't really super into when I first watched them. Um, so yeah, I'm giving them a second chance. Like I did with Child's Play. Also, it wasn't my favorite, but solid, franchise, I gotta say. Still haven't done that ranking video though. Sorry about that. Yeah. I was actually so I'm busy at work. I got this crazy I always make weird shit at work. And one of the things we're doing right now is like this it's like a charity event and it's like has a Ready Player One theme to it. So it's like 80s retro, and I'm building like all these arcade games, which is pretty fun. But some of the work I was going to do was our sort of director in the Kung Lee pose from Mortal Kombat. And instead of the dragon behind him, it was going to be Falcor from Neverending Story. But I think we're actually going to do it a little more classy than that, actually. But books are always better. It's hard to compare the movies to books because I mean, they're sort of different formats, but a lot of people will like say, "Oh, that movie sucks. The book is way better." Yeah, duh. Of course, it's better. It's a fucking book. You're seeing everything you want to see as opposed to someone else's vision. So, did someone want their name out from Neverending Story? I don't know much about the production of that. There's a few. There's been. Oh, I just watched Blade Runner last night. You want to talk about amazing adaptations from novels? Um, man, that is it. I think that's the pinnacle. I don't know that any book can ever be adapted as well as Blade Runner. Um, but again, do androids dream of electric sheep? Probably a little better than the movie Blade Runner. I never read Stand By Me, but the movie was great. Basically, when Stand By Me came out, I was the same age as those kids, so it sort of really sort of struck a chord with me and my group of friends and whatnot. And we loved the soundtrack too. I actually never read the Hunger Games books. I have seen the movies. Um, yeah, Stand By Me was awesome. Haven't seen it in a long time though. I have read Interview with the Vampire. Read a bunch of those Anne Rice books. I think the book's got to be better than that movie, though. The movie had a pretty amazing cast. Rob Reiner, what has he done that I watched recently that was amazing? Again, hitting them interwebs. What was it? I don't think I'm going to be able to remember. Maybe it was Misery, and I was like, oh yeah, that was Rob Reiner. That's crazy. What? Al? What's up? Super Ghidorah? Welcome, dude. I was just showing some people my new Godzilla figures. We got this one. I know I saw this in the background of your videos. Here it is 11:30. And then I also got, I don't know where I put them. I got the new 62 SH Monster Arts. I'm sorry. Yeah, the King Goji. Yeah, Misery is pretty amazing. 4:30 p.m. Holy shit, man. That is a lot different than here. Hope you're having a good afternoon, though. 1:30, yep. You're on that Midwest time. Horror DVD, Australia, welcome. The mid 90s ones, are awesome, dude. That's my favorite era is the Heisei. But the late '90s one, the that one kind of sucks. Yeah, yeah, he's awesome. I got the 1984 Godzilla D for real coming too at some point. Yeah, the Millenniums are also great. We have like a whole Australian contingency happening here right now. You got Al from Super Ghidorah, Andrew Ballina. What's up, Ben Grimm? I liked Shin Godzilla. Andrew hates it. I liked it. Um, Godzilla 2000, pretty good. Again, the prize for that giveaway is that guy right there. Yeah, he is. I don't know where exactly, but he's an Australian chap. Andrew, check out his channel if you haven't seen it. He does a lot of like cool Godzilla figure stuff. And you son of a bitch, Al. Now you got me shopping around for the Soul of Shigoken Voltron, and that ain't cheap. Yeah, definitely. He's got an awesome channel. Um, yeah, I've got Al did a video on this Voltron little snap kit model kit he got. Um, Melbourne. Uh, and then I was like, I always wanted those goddamn Voltron toys when I was a kid. My friend Eli had them, and I never got a chance to get them. So I've been shopping around for the super badass Bandai Solo Chogokin ones, but they are fucking expensive. Matthew Broderick, I gotta say, I was so excited when that movie came out and kind of disappointed when I left the theater. Um, it's not, I don't hate it, but it just is not my favorite. Yeah, it does look fucking nuts, man. I was looking at that one too. Yeah, the price point is crazy. The Ben Grimm, you talking about the 98 one? Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, Mariana. But the new Deferreal Zilla figure from the 1998 one looks awesome. Yeah, Broderick. We'll always have Ferris Bueller, Mr. Broderick, but yeah, kind of that one wasn't my favorite. But yeah, Al, yeah, those are crazy. I was not a child when that came out, but I'm old as fuck, so there you go. Um, yeah, so the three things I've been looking to spend some money pretty frivolously. I can't talk. I just got a promotion at work, and I got a pay bump that was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. All of my toys got played with when I was a kid. Horror DVD Australia. Yeah, the 85 isn't hard to get. Are you talking about like the Blu-ray for that one, Andrew? The Biolante one though, yeah, that one's pretty rough to get. I was well in my 20s when in 98. Early 20s, but oh, thanks guys. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm level 5 on my job ladder now, which is the highest you can go. Um, so that is cool. But it also means that I have to work hard as fuck so that people, I don't know, because I'm getting paid to do that now. So You can get. I know you have a region free player, right? Level 5. So I'm a machinist. I'm a prototyper for company that does like real crazy shit. You guys have heard of them. And I work for the department that does all the weird stuff. We call it the design kitchen. Um, so yeah, I make all a bunch of weird shit all the time. And basically, there's like job ladders, and so at my company, you can be like software engineer job ladder or hardware engineer job ladder or uh, whatever the fuck else job ladders. And then they have different levels, and so you get paid according to your level, and are expected to work harder at the higher levels and whatnot. NASA, I work next to NASA. I work down in Mountain View, um, and I work with some NASA engineers, but no, not NASA. But it is a big, giant company. And I'm just going to say, if you're watching this video, you have heard of them. NASA would be pretty awesome, but I get to make the fun stuff. It's like different all the time. That's like when you start sending stuff up into space, it has to pass like all of these inspections and stuff. And it's just a level of precision that's not fun to do. Um, but it is awesome. But yeah, I'm not making that much space stuff. I'm trying to think if I made stuff that's gone to space. I'm not sure if I have or not. Thank you, Mariana. Horror related things at work. I don't. I have access to all this stuff, and I've got. Thank you. And I got. I want to do more like projects. So for my giveaway, I wanted to make something and give it away, but didn't get a chance to because it's a lot of energy making shit. Um, yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, relative dimension in space. Okay, okay, I'll buy that out. So yeah, that TARDIS definitely was functional. So it's gotta be. Um, I want to do some more horror related projects. We just got a 3D scanner. So I wanted to scan some cool stuff, and then make a couple horror things. Yeah, if you guys make stuff, uh, depending on what it is, I mean, some stuff, you can make a sandwich hella quick, but some stuff just takes a long time. But one of the things I want to do is like a Friday the 13th, like a fully machined hockey mask. Um, because it would be a difficult thing to do, and so it would be a fun project. One of the things I thought about for the contest that would be cool was going to be a little stand for Blu-ray, what you're watching basically, and it was going to have like a little machine, like machete with like an acrylic blood drip on it. But again, that shit takes forever. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I will be making something. Actually, so we also just got this new CNC lathe in that has live tooling and a y-axis and stuff. You don't need to know any of what that means, but I thought a good project that I could do to sort of get to know that tool was going to be the little like break apart spear thing from Phenomena. You guys remember that? It's like a 3-part spear thing that's like clicks together. So that might be coming. And like I said, yeah, I want to do some. It's too bad that I think Uber Jason looked like such garbage because I would have liked to do that. Stick figure, that's pretty advanced, dude. A lot of people can only draw sticks. I would say that's making stuff. I'm not a big stickler. I think anyone who's doing like creative projects and stuff, I'm all about that shit. I really liked what you did with your Godzilla postcards. That's another thing. On these arcade games that I'm making, there's our logo that is hmm, well, there's some geometry that's like backlit with all these LED things, and one of the things I would like to build for my apartment is a backlit Japanese Godzilla logo that looks sort of like molten rock. But yeah, they turned out awesome. Who else is making stuff out there? I know Al's been customizing his figures. Andrew did the Godzilla postcard. What else? You did something else that I saw recently. You know, Art of Horror. I'm subscribed to him. I'm pretty sure I am. Uh, if that's the channel I'm thinking of, did he just do a video where he was it's like these zombie guys chasing guy on a motorcycle? I think that's Art of Horror. I thought he was a British dude though. Making stuff just takes a little bit of practice, Mariana. You can get good at it. Andrew, is Art of Horror the dude who he does like drawings? But he is the guy I'm thinking of, I think. He does have a cool channel. I subscribed to him just a little while ago, and then I think he didn't really make any videos for a while. Yeah, dude. Evil Scarecrows, I can get behind that. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Um, I watched your video earlier, Al, by the way, even if I didn't comment. I've been watching a lot of videos on my phone and not getting around to commenting. Like Andrew, I think I didn't comment on your Star Wars video or your Slashback Saturday video, but I have been watching the video, so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out, Al. I think the you planted that seed of Voltron in my head. Now it got me shopping for expensive toys. But you know what's even crazier? I watched Blade Runner last night, and then I started shopping around for Rick Deckard's blaster. Whew. Man, that led me down a rabbit hole. There is like $1,000 version of his blaster that you can get that is pretty badass. It's like full metal. Um, yeah, it looks amazing. Don't know how frivolous. I want to spend like some money frivolous. I cannot talk. I want to just spend like a bunch of money um, on something that's totally just fun. I don't know. I just want to be a little irresponsible for once. So maybe I'll get something like that. Oh man, that Ray Harryhausen stuff. I know that's the gift and the curse of this having a YouTube community, man. Get to see everyone's cool stuff. I am going to get myself a present. You know what else I was looking at? Is the Bandai DX Chogokin VF1J Macross jet transformer. That's another hella expensive toy, um, but it looks awesome. And it was basically the Jetstream G1 toy was based off of that design. And I always wanted that one when I was a kid and didn't ever get it. Yeah, Mike's Horror Corner. I'm subscribed to him too. Yeah, he's got a bunch of awesome stuff. And I'm calling it right now, guys. Simon Mohan. Have you guys checked out? I've seen you, Andrew, in the comments of his videos before, but that guy has like an amazing collection. Uh, he's got one of those Blade Runner blasters. Go check out his channel. Um, let me see if I can find a link. He's got a very impressive collection, and he's a super cool dude too. And yeah, that's Simon's channel. Go check it out. He's got yeah, it is crazy, Andrew. But he does like a bunch of these full size busts. And I was actually watching like a video on his Han Solo blasters. He's got 4 blasters that are all badass. But anyway, yeah, he's got some stuff. So yeah, you know, I got promoted. I got a big pay bump, and I want to buy something stupid and fun. So I was thinking either that Voltron. Yeah, the Yoda is all of his life. He's got a giant burning Godzilla too. That's how I found his channel. Um, Gigantic burning Godzilla, like I have. But he's got a ton of awesome Star Wars stuff, but also horror stuff. Ton of horror stuff. He just got like some full life, like 1-to-1 scale Krites from Critters. He did a video on that, I think today. Yeah, I think it was one of his earlier videos, Andrew. But I knew like I was shopping around for I think it's I'm gonna butcher the name, Temonosuke. It's a Japanese company. They did like a fully licensed Blade Runner, Rick Deckard's blaster. And I was like, I know Simon's got one of these. So I went and searched his channel for it. And yep, of course he did. Um, hey, Geek Out Cinema. What's up, dude? 29 bucks. That sounds pretty good. Hey, Geek Out Cinema. Dude, that Sleepaway Camp cast, that was awesome, dude. I didn't catch it live, but I rewatched it. Man, that was rad. I know, dude. I've been wanting to enter yours as well. I'm so behind on videos. I thought I would just jump on, do like this live contest update, and now it's been like 45 minutes and shit. But Geek Out Cinema, how do you get such amazing guests for your show? I'm curious. Yeah, they were awesome, man. Felissa, she's a character. But that was really cool, the whole cast. Yeah, so on the Star Wars collectible tip, I got to go hang out at Industrial Light and Magic over in the Presidio like a month or two ago, and that was fucking awesome, man. They had like all like a bunch of awesome models from the screen used models and matte paintings. And props everywhere, and they had like the Go Motion Jurassic Park figures and stuff there. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed those, Andrew. I saw like I said, they had the stuff from they did Explorers too, and they had like Andrew was talking up Explorers on his channel a little bit before I went over there, and I saw they had like the spider creature thing and the pirate ship or whatever from that. So yeah, I was thinking of that when I saw that. But yeah, that was an awesome trip. That was a work trip, guys. Kind of weird, but I'm not going to complain. That was fucking amazing. Got to go hang out at Industrial Light and Magic. It's good times. Devil Driver. Is that a band? Uh, so Andrew, Are you asking about the Industrial Light and Magic? They just basically, they did like I haven't heard of Devil Driver or DVD Australia. Industrial Magic, Light and Magic, they just had like a bunch of stuff because they've done so much special effects for so many different movies for years. Close Encounters, Dragon Slayer, like all that shit. Ghostbusters, obviously Star Wars. And T2, all those movies. And so they just had a bunch of awesome stuff left over sitting around on display. So it's like sort of if you walk through the whole sort of area, it's pretty amazing. Cold Chamber, man, you guys, I don't know any of these bands. I feel like Geek Out Cinema. I think you've had Felissa on before, if I'm not mistaken. I love Sleepaway Camp though. That was pretty much my first horror movie. I just watched Phil's Creepy Vids. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to that dude either, but he went to like I love Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, she's awesome. But he was just at a convention and he was hanging out with her too. He's like, do the face, and she did the face. It was great. Yeah, I just subscribed to him recently, but he's a bunch of cool stuff too. Yeah, Geek Out Cinema had fuck, what the hell is his first name? Berryman. I'm spacing. Hold on. Michael, is it Michael? For fuck's sake. I'm sure by the time I come back to this thing. Yep, Michael. Space Cadet. And that was an awesome episode. My contest drawing is going to be, I think you're talking to me, though Geek Out Cinema is also doing a contest. Yeah, Michael Berryman was awesome, dude. I really enjoyed that episode. But my contest drawing was going to be next weekend, but I'm going to be in Sacramento visiting my mom for her birthday. And so I don't think I'm going to be able to do the drawing that weekend. So it's going to be the following weekend, which is the 10th. Yeah, Michael Berryman, that was such an interesting. I feel like because he was working on a biography that he was putting out, so he sort of just did like the broad strokes of his biography, and it was pretty awesome. It's sort of just the road he took. Deftones, baby, that's right, and Tesla. Who else? Cake. Cake's a badass band from Sacramento. Yep, Deftones. I was telling Andrew because I live in Oakland, which is basically in between San Francisco and Berkeley. I mean, we're all like 5 miles from each other. So Testament, also local band for me. Exodus. Yeah, all those old school thrash bands. Love that shit. Wednesday at 8. You are Easter. There you go. So that is 6, I think. Andrew, you do, man. It's awesome out here. Granted, I've never lived any other state, but I was in Minnesota when they had like the coldest winter of last century, and that wasn't very good. That's an awesome area, Minneapolis and St. Paul. Yeah, California is a great place to visit. Anybody, if you ever get a chance, come up here to Northern California. That's where it's at. You could go on a awesome trip to Santa Cruz and see where they filmed Lost Boys. in Oakland. You can visit the Phantasm Mortuary. Oregon. I actually have never been to Oregon, uh, but it does look awesome. We're Devil Driver from Horror DVD Australia. Yep, Halloween, definitely. That was Southern California, though. Uh, yeah, Google that shit. Um, Karate Kid, yep, that was probably filmed out in the Valley. I'm not sure. Nightmare on Elm Street. Basically, every movie until they started like not giving as good a tax cuts as Canada and New Mexico and stuff. And then all the productions left LA. But yeah, back in the 80s, all that shit, Hell Night was down there. Yeah, all those movies were down there. Santa Barbara, yeah, that's down south. I have to check them out. I have not heard of Devil Driver. Yeah, Geek Out Cinema. I was I have family in LA, and where does my cousin live? I was in her neighborhood and we went to the murder house. That was pretty fucking awesome. Yep, that's all Kananga Park and Reseda. That's all LA stuff. But yeah, last time I was in LA, I saw the murder house from American Horror Story. That was pretty awesome. I have not seen any of the new Karate Kid stuff, guys. I feel like, oh yeah, San Francisco's awesome, dude. Um, the new Karate Kid stuff, that was like a YouTube like premium thing, is that right? Because everyone said it was super awesome. What? I didn't know that it got canceled. Geek Out Cinema. Um, I had a lot of fun with that series. I thought it was great casting, man. Timothy Oliphant was like such a much better comedic actor than I thought he would be. He was awesome in that. Drew Barrymore was also pretty good. Yeah, that sucks that it was canceled. I enjoyed that series. Yeah, to be honest, Al, I am not totally caught up on American Horror Story. Um, I am, where am I at? Somewhere in the middle of Cult. So I think I'm a couple seasons behind. Um, that show was very strong up through, I don't know, it still has its moments, but I thought the first, second, and third seasons were pretty fucking amazing. Oh, Game of Thrones, guys. Oh, Walking Dead, you're killing me, Horror DVD Australia. Uh, Walking Dead gets a lot of hate these days, but I still watch it and I still like it. Um, American Horror Story, I loved that first season, man. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm so far behind on all of the stuff that I want to watch. It is crazy. It is nice. I love the anthology sort of concept of American Horror Story. And for the first few seasons, I liked sort of the returning ensemble cast. Um, but yeah, I don't know. They ended up sort of always playing like Jessica Lange always ends up playing the same character, even but in like the first few seasons, she was awesome in that. But yeah, then her character's always the same. So Um, yeah, I think the Walking Dead lost a lot of people, a lot of viewership. Um, but I thought the last season actually was probably one of the better seasons that there has have been in the last, I don't know, 5 seasons or something. It was pretty good. Blood Drive was cool. What is Blood Drive? I'm just gonna Google this and it's gonna be like donate your blood. Is that a show or something? Yeah, see, Black Summer, that is another one that I'm behind on. I don't know, like I like zombies, but what was the Z Nation? Is that what the Black Summer spun off of? I wasn't a big fan of that one. The last season of The Walking Dead was pretty good though. TV series Blood Drive. All right, I'm gonna check it. Is it on Sci-Fi? Is that what we're talking about? Okay, it's like post-apocalyptic climate change type of thing happening. That sounds pretty good. I'll have to check it out. Well, I can get behind lots of gore there. Horror DVD Australia. I have to check it out. I don't really have any kind of satellite or cable or anything like that. I just watch streaming stuff and physical media. So sometimes the newer shows, if they're not on any of the streaming services, are sort of a no go for me. But I like cars and I like races and I like blood. So sounds like horror Cannonball Run a little bit. I can get behind that. Oh, you're speaking my language, Andrew. Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. My favorite horror thriller car. Okay, that's going to be tricky. I mean, shit. That's a stumper. I'm going to have to think about that and get back to you. Horror DVD Australia, you should check out Stranger Things. It is a hard one for Midnight Question. Um, I'm going to think about that though and get back to you, Al, because that is a good question. Um, Stranger Things season 3. I want to see that. Uh, Obviously, Stranger Things. The first season was a breakout hit, and I thought actually substantially better than the second season, which I also liked. But the thing that made that first season so amazing was that sort of coming of age story and the camaraderie of that crew. And in the second season, they were all sort of fragmented. It was like their individual stories as opposed to like their story as a group. So I didn't prefer that to the first season, but the third season looks like it's going to be awesome. Yeah, that counts, Andrew. I have not seen any of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina yet. That van uh, in TCM, my friend has a project that's sort of based on one of those vans. His is like nothing like that, but it's the same model. It's just like slammed, airbagged, and like all bare metal. It looks pretty awesome. But yeah, that van's awesome. I was actually I had leased a car, and then I had to return that lease, and so I was like, "Do I even get a car? Because I have like a bunch of motorcycles." And so then I was shopping around for fun cars, and oh yeah, the van and Jeepers Creepers. Um, but yeah, I was shopping around. I was looking at like some cool movie inspired cars. I was looking at like that Ford Limited station wagon, like Michael Myers was driving around. Some like the vans. I was actually looking at a Dodge A100, which is like a truck version of that Texas Chainsaw van, sort of like a cab over design. But that, yeah, that dude sucked. Horror DVD Australia, but the production design of that van was awesome. Um, so sort of rough on that one. Uh, but High Tension also has like an awesome rundown cab over sort of workman looking thing. That was pretty badass. Man, that's tough. The Interceptor, of course, Mad Max, right? Pretty amazing. I have not seen Clown House, Andrew Ballina. Um, Maybe I'll have to check that out. I like the first two Jeepers Creepers. I like the first one better than the second one. Um, and then the third one, I was because I liked the first two, I was like waiting for a decade or some shit for that one to come out. Um, and then it did, and it was awful. It was like a fucking filthy garbage fire. So fuck that franchise. Truck from Duel. There you go. Duel. That's I always think of that movie as sort of land like Highway Jaws. It's kind of the same story. Um, but I have not seen that in forever. I mean, that was just a big rig, right? Was it like a super mean looking big rig? I have to look now. Let me see. Have like all crazy spikes. Oh, it just looked like a rusted big rig. Eh, looks pretty mean though. I could see that. Yeah. I have a project going that is a motorcycle project, but it's a post-apocalyptic motorcycle wasteland scrambler looking thing. Um, so I have not actually worked on it in a while, but it's going to be pretty badass when I get it going. And it's pretty much inspired by, you know, pop culture, like post-apocalyptic production design and stuff. The Plymouth from Christine is pretty cool, but I gotta say, I'm not big into those sort of late 50s cars. I like the mid and early 50s cars and the 40s cars and the 30s cars and the mid to late 60s cars. Street Hawk, the are you talking about Daryl Dixon's bike? Daryl Dixon's bike was pretty dope. Street Hawk the show. Okay, now I'm gonna look. Damn, son, look at that thing. That's pretty dope. Yep. I get behind that. That's pretty crazy. I have never seen that show. I feel like Horror DVD Australia, you're giving me all these things I have never heard of. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that was a crazy mod. Oh, I got one for you guys. Wraith. That what the hell is it? Was it Dodge? It was like a weird mid-engine Dodge. No. Yeah, what is it? I mean, it was hideous, but I loved that. It's like hideous in a good way. Andrew, did you? I feel like you hadn't seen The Wraith at one point, and then you had gotten it. Maybe that was someone else. Did you ever watch that movie, Andrew? It's pretty fun, dude. I mean, it's a bad movie, but in a kind of good way. Definitely worth a watch, and it has a distinctive car. That's all I'll say. That is kind of so ugly, it's cool, but the proportions are just kind of wrong on it for me, I think. But pretty good. Oh, motherfucker. I was I was gonna do a bunch of CAD stuff because I have a meeting tomorrow morning, and now it is like 12. Oh man, that's pretty good, dude. I wish my family had like a video store. Um, I didn't think I was gonna like get on here and stream and shit for this long. But I think it's just down to you Australians here. I think it's just Horror DVD Australia, Andrew and Al. All right, have fun, Horror DVD Australia. And then there were two. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and checking out the stream. All right. You know what, guys? I think since all of the Australians are splitting, I am also going to go because I have a bunch of CAD that I have to do for a meeting tomorrow morning. And yeah, I got to get it done. But thanks for coming by and hanging out on the my first ever live stream. Thanks, Al. I'll get it done. Yeah, I'm Cinema of the Dead. Sorry, we're just wrapping it up. Um, but yeah, thanks guys for checking it out. I don't know. Hopefully it was okay. Sometimes I watch these things, they're so awkward. So hopefully I wasn't too awkward. If I was, I apologize. If I wasn't, maybe I'll do this more. Um, but yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for checking it out. And I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye bye. Thank you for that, Andrew. Have a good night, guys.